Hi, today we are going to learn how to remove objects out of images. Look at this woman and look the example. After running the process, the woman was removed from the picture. So automated object remover Inpainter is a project that combines semantic segmentation and EdgeConnect. And the project is capable of removing objects from a list of 20 different ones. Look at this street in New York City and I remove the persons out of this image. This tutorial is part of this playlist. You are most welcome to subscribe and see more of those tutorials here. So let's start with the installation. So we are in the installation part. As you can see here, there is an installation instructions txt files, and it divided to two parts. The first part is installing all the requirements to run this ability, and the second part is running the predictions and all the demos. So and moreover, I will leave here another subfolder that contains several images that we will use it with our demo. So let's go back to the instruction file and we will start with the installation. First of all, let's run Anaconda command prompt. So this is the Anaconda command prompt, and as you can see, the first command is creating a Conda environment. So let's copy the command. As you can see here, we are creating a new and fresh environment named obj remove, and it will be based on Python 3.8.5. So we created a Conda environment and now we have to activate it. So here is the command. We can copy the command and run it. And now, as you can see here, this is our current environment. Great. The next, we have to install Pytorch 2.3.1, and here is the command for installing if you have CUDA 11.18. So in order to find out what is your version, you should type nvcc ---- version, nvcc ---- version. As you can see, mine is 12.1. So basically you have to install the relevant Pytorch for your CUDA version. So you can open your browser and look for the Pytorch, and if you go inside the Pytorch, you can see that the current version of Pytorch is 2.4. If we click here, we can go to previous version, and if we search for 2.3.1, you can see that it supports CUDA 11.8 and CUDA 12.1, and also if you don't have a GPU card, you can install the CPU card. So this is for Linux and Windows. So let's go back to our instruction file, and this is the command for 11.18. I also have 11.18 and 12.1 have both installation. So let's copy this command and we will install the Pytorch 2.3.1. So let's run it. So the installation of the Pytorch has finished. It took about 5 or 6 minutes, so I cut the recording and we are continuing now after the installation. So let's go back to the instruction file. This was our last step, and now we have to clone this library named Automate Object Removal Inpainter. Inpainter. So basically it's preferred that you choose your desired subfolder. Let's go back here. I prefer to install everything under Python cool stuff. So I prefer to do the process of the git clone here, and I will not click the enter, since I already done it about several minutes before. So let's go inside to this subfolder, and as you can see it exists, and if I see the list of all the files, you can see that already everything was cloned to here. So you should do the git clone command, and everything will be stored in your required subfolder. The next process, we have to run this command that installed all the necessary Python libraries. So let's clear, and now let's copy everything to here. Pip install -r requirement.txt. If we can look inside this file, notepad required txt, and as you can see it will install these Python libraries, NumPy, Future, Matplotlib, but it will install these relevant versions. So let's close it, and let's pip install -r requirements. Probably it will take about several minutes as well. So it took about 3 or 4 minutes, and let's go back to the instruction file. We have to install this another Python library, but with this specific version. So let's add this as well. Probably it will take about a few minutes. Okay, it's finished. As you can see, it's uninstall this version and install this version. And next we have to download the checkpoints or the weights. So this is the folder that contains the weights file, and as you can see we have to copy the content into the checkpoint directory. So once again, let's open our browser and let's copy the link from the instruction file. As you can see, we have 4 PTH files, and you have to download each of those PTH files, and then this is our working folder, and this is the checkpoint subfolder, and as you can see, all of those 4 files are inside this subfolder. So you should download those weights files and copy it to the checkpoints subfolder. Great. As I mentioned earlier, this instruction file will be as a link from this video description along with the images. So this concludes the part of the installation, and now we will move forward to the inference process, or running the predictions using my custom images. So now it's the interesting part. So let's start with displaying our demo images. As you can see, I've copied or created a subfolder named My Images, and if we open this subfolder, we have here 4 images. This is the first one. 1 second, let's move it to here. So this is a bottle, a dog, a woman, and this is a street in New York with persons and cars. So if you go back to the instruction file, let's start with this command. This command will remove a person from all the images in the My Images folder. So let's copy the command and go back to here. Let's clear. And as you can see, it's a Python run test.py, and the input is my folder. I name it My Images, that contains the 4 images, and minus minus output is named result final. That means that all the results will be in this subfolder, result final. And this is the important one, minus minus remove 15, and remove 15 will remove persons from all the images. Let's run it. Okay, the process has finished. We have some warning. You can ignore those warnings, but let's go to our subfolder and let's go to the results final. This is the output subfolder, and as you can see, the battle has no change, and also the dog and the woman was removed from the image, and also, as you can see here, all the persons were removed from the street. So let's go back to the instruction file and learn some more information. 15 is a person, and if we go back here, you can see all the values for removing from images. This is supported by this model. So you can remove the background of all the images. You can remove objects like airplane, bicycle, birds, boat, battle, and bus. Since we have battle in the images, it will be interesting to try to remove the battle. So let's run another command, but this time we will remove object 5, 12, and 15. 5 is a battle, 12 is a dog, and 15 is a person. So once again, let's copy this command. Let's go back here and let's run the command. So the process has finished. Let's once again go to the result final. Now you can see the battle was removed, the dog was removed, the person was removed, and also the persons from the street image. Let's go back to the instruction file, and if you don't have a GPU card, you can run this command and add this argument minus minus CPU yes. It will run slower, but it will work as well if you don't have a GPU card. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. You're most welcome to subscribe my channel. Bye bye.